Being one of 13 bands on the floor of the RCA Dome during Grand National Finals was the exciting culmination of the Bellbrook Marching Eagles' 1998 season. The band claimed the Class A national title for the third time in 5 years. It is no easy task demanding that the show continue to grow and improve week by week for 5 months straight. The only way to guarantee a most superior product by the final performance.
Well, this season, when we first got together and started brainstorming, we actually knew, I think, from the very start that we were taking two major risks, and that being that we were playing an original piece of music that no one had ever heard or conceptualized before, and we were going to farm out the drill to a drill writer that, although he was successful, had never written for Bellbrook before and really didn't know what Bellbrook was all about.
So my husband and I were watching television one night. He was watching, I was sleeping, and he saw a special about Egypt. And he got all excited and woke me up, said we ought to do a show about Egypt and call it Hieroglyphs. And I said, yeah, whatever, go write some music. And I fell back asleep, and then he was up the whole night writing music.
When it hit me, I was excited about the possibilities both musically and visually, because it's not often that you can connect with an audience musically, because I think people, even though we have no real idea of what Egyptian music sounds like, the audience could link into what we're going to do there. Visually, I just thought, golly, I can just see the whole show.
However, these are just concepts and ideas on paper till you get to see it in person and for real at band camp. Well, at band camp, we are neither able to perform the music entirely successfully nor the drill entirely successfully yet. So it's kind of difficult way back then to figure out if what we have is going to be a quality thing. All we have is really our confidence and our faith in ourselves and in the kids we're working with.
I think the one thing, though, is our final performance there at band camp always is just a little sparkle of hope for all of us that, yeah, this is it. Well, one reason we conduct band camp like we do away from camp is just so that we as a band and the kids as students can bond with each other and realize that band is not all about just work, but it's a whole lot of fun too.
Okay, the first line is, I am a freshman.
Sometimes I get really nervous. I stick my hands on the armpits.
I just want everyone to know that our date is going so well, we've decided to get married.
Bellbrook band director Marty Spitzer has been kidnapped by an ex-clarinet player.
Tag, you're it.
No, Tag, you're it.
No, Tag, you're it. No tag backs.
No, Tag, you're it. You're quitsies.
Will you guys just knock it off?
Huh?
Hey, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Yeah.
Bands, horns up. Go ahead.
dysfunctional. If they move too quick, oh well, they're falling down like a domino. All the buzz are men by the night. They got the money on a bet. Both crocodiles, oh well, when they snap their teeth on your cigarette. Foreign types with the hookah pipe say, oh well, walk like an Egyptian. Feet up the street, bend your back, shift your arm, then you pull it back. Legs hard, you know. Oh, hey, oh. So strike a pose on a Cadillac. If you wanna find all the cops, they're hanging out in the donut shop. They sing and dance. Oh, hey, oh. They spin the club, cruise down the block. All the Japanese, the Thai, and the party boys call the Kremlin. And the Chinese know. Oh, hey, oh. They walk the line like Egyptian. All the cops in the donut shop say, walk like an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian.
So from a musical construction standpoint, this show, the opener, is very, very dissonant, very energetic, a lot of velocity. And I came up with this idea of starting out with a chord which this chord progression which sort of sounded sort of both mysterious and ethereal and almost ominous and scary. But all of those things are what Egypt was.
We kind of conceptualized the opening as kind of the first discovery of King Tutankhamun's tomb, and whenever you unearth something of that magnitude, there's both positive and sometimes scary images.
And so we thought we would do something after a rather dissonant and fragmented sounding opener, something that would draw the audience in and evoke images of love. I was trying to create these sounds which the audience would be familiar with. Again, I wanted something that would sound sort of cinematic, something that would sound like a love theme from a movie, so that the audience would feel comfortable with this genre of music that they were listening to.
In fact, one of the judges at BOA who had seen the show several times commented on his tape that what he liked most about the ballad was that every time he saw it, he felt like he was watching a movie.
In the closer, we establish power and energy and excitement again through the use of this tonality, which is really based on 4 notes. And all of the music in the closer stems from those 4 notes, including the modal moments like leading into the chant, which was...
life wasn't wonderful for everyone. You know, there were slaves in Egypt, and there was hardship, and there was bondage. And then the ending is just an all-out, once we get moving in velocity, it's just an all-out celebration of the Egyptian culture. As a staff, we really conceptualized this whole season as being two seasons, that which was leading up to Morgantown Regional and that which we knew was going to have to take place after Morgantown to get us where we wanted to go. The rain in Morgantown was just the pits. From the time we arrived and got off the bus, as soon as we got in warm-up, it just started raining, and it was a downpour from then until we dressed to go home.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun, and I said I didn't like the way he got things done, sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head.
I'd just like to thank the seniors for passing on the tradition of excellence, and know that you are, the senior class are always my heroes, because it's not easy to do something like this for 4 years of your life.
The send-off is always a very special night for the Bellbrook Band, and it's kind of caps off the whole season, and we get to spend some time together just having a good time before we take off.
This year, more than any, I've heard a lot of good stuff about us from other bands. I know I've read things on, like, news groups on the internet and stuff. Everybody's saying good stuff about us, so I hope you had the time of your life.
March is the yeah. Go
What goes on behind the scenes in preparation for a Nationals performance? You are about to find out.
The last few weeks of the season, we try to keep everything still about the process right in through warm-up and leading out onto the field. We try to keep it as close to the process as we've done all year long. So the first few minutes that we arrive, it's all about physical warm-up and getting the body prepared to do the things it needs to do.
Well, as soon as body warm-up is over, we're allowed to go do some musical warm-up, where we like to play a little bit together and go through standard warm-up and things like that, and then we go through the tuning process. And it's really hard to find the right acoustical environment in which to tune, and I found this year that the showers were very effective at the Indianapolis Regional for that purpose.
Just before we leave the warm-up areas, we always get together, and there's many traditional things that occur, and usually some motivational talking just before we hit the airlock.
We only have a short time left to make the changes we need to root through all our problems and tear out all the weeds. We know we've tried hard all year to prepare a show that's best. Now it's time to stand up and put it to the test.
Boogie, 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 hula.
The moment that most people remember the most is just being shut as a band into that airlock, and the hush and the quiet and the calm before the storms. I think that's really the cool. One moment every year where I just feel the strength of everyone pulling together.
Joining us from Bellbrook, Ohio, please welcome the Bellbrook High School Marching Band.
You, the Bellbrook Eagles, have set a new standard.
I've seen the best of times, I've seen the worst of times. I've been around and I've taken my chances, but I could never be tied down. Too many questions, not enough answers. I laid eyes on you, I knew right there and then this would be more than a passing encounter. My fate is bound to yours. I found a cause right here, and if this is the last, praise God, and yours is the last face I see. Feeling close to you, that's good enough for me. Seen the best of times, seen the worst of times, been through hell and high water together, down in the bright, tear-stained memories of a time I will always remember. You believe in me, I believe in you, without a care for the why or the wherefore. I will be there for you, and you'll be there for me. And if this is the last, praise God, yours is the last face I see. Feeling close to you. Well, that's good enough.
the Bellbrook High School Marching Band.
A young man, he never thought he'd see people stand in line to see the boy king. How'd you get so funky?